Hello, everyone. You're watching ELITETV, and I'm your host, I'm Regina. Today, we are bringing you with an exclusive conversation with a band that redefines the music into the soundscape of music that blends into the mythology, spirituality, and avant-garde experimentation. So please welcome the Serpents of Pakhangba. So here we have with us the four members. First, we have Vishal J. Singh on vocals. We have Hinoki, we have Akash, and we have Varun. Okay, so first of all, I would like to come to Vishal J. Singh. You are known for the Amok Symphony. So at what point did you feel the need to create this Serpents of Pakhangba, and how did you come up with this, and how the name comes up? Like you use the name Pakhangba. So can you tell us a brief summary and a journey of how you discovered all this?
Well, I started Amok Symphony back in 2004, 2005, and it was my first introduction to the music world as an experimental musician, progressive rock, avant-garde, all different types of experimental music. And that exploration was different. It became worldwide popular. And after doing that kind of music, after creating those kind of music, I felt like I should do something which is much more towards the spiritual side. And because I am part Meitei, I'm a Meitei from my father's family. My grandparents are from Moirang, and always been fascinated with the rituals, the prayers of Pakhangba that my family has been doing, and I've been seeing them from the childhood time. And that kind of remained inside me, and I wanted to do something about it. And that's exactly when I decided to form this band. That's the reason I named it Serpents of Pakhangba. Mm-hmm. And that's how I formed the band. And I found them.
Okay. Can you tell us about the journey? You have some former bands, now you have this current members. So can you tell us a brief idea about that?
What kind of brief you're talking about? Like
you have some former members, and now you have only four of you here.
Right,
so
right.
Some of your bands are also missing here. So
yeah, so originally the lineup started back in 2019, mm-hmm. and the first lineup was we were 5 musicians in the band. Because it's Meitei language, mm-hmm. and it needs to have some authenticity. It's not an easy language as well. Mm-hmm. And combining them with different language. And originally, honestly, I was looking for musicians, people who are humble, who are nice. Also, they know about shamanism. Mm-hmm. And, this is the third lineup. So the first and second lineup, musicians have the right to do their own kind of music. Mm-hmm. And then I've decided, I have to restart from somewhere again. And by Pakhangba's mercy, you can say I found Akash, I found Hinoki, I found Varun, and we merged pretty well. We discussed about the music, and all of them are very down to earth. More than great musicians, they are great people. I mean, it's not just about musicianship, right? You'll see a lot of bands have egos. A lot of musicians have impatience. Another reason is I try to work out with some Manipuri musicians as well, but it's very hard to bring them from Imphal to Bombay, all these things. And I'm so glad this is like my family. They trust on my decisions, they believe in me, what I do, and they are like an extension of what my art is. Like without them, the band is like nothing at this point.
Okay. So you use the word shamanic. So it seems like your music blends with this avant-garde experimentation and the shamanic music. So how did you come up with this unique fusion that is like something rare in Indian music scene? So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the avant-garde style of music, it started with my first project, Amok Symphony, already. Mm-hmm. I've done a lot of experimental things. Amok Symphony was known to be one of the founder projects of modern progressive metal, not just in India, but in the whole world. Mm-hmm. I wanted to create something shamanic, which is when we talk about shamanic roots, it's not very easy. You need a lot of discipline. You must believe in a lot of things. How you look at your life, the graph from start to beginning, and this is where I thought, what is that thing that really challenges shamanic tradition, and what is that thing that really challenges avant-garde music? When we talk about avant-garde music, avant-garde music have no boundaries. What exactly it means? It doesn't have any boundaries. It's vast. It can be anything. It can be longer. It can be shorter. You cannot expect anything what's going to happen next, right? I felt with shamanism, it's kind of same. What do we learn from shamanism? Shamanism tells us you do not know what's happening tomorrow. You do not know what's going to happen today. Mm-hmm. What is going to affect you is your attachment towards what is happening, your attachment towards what you have. So, shamanism also related to a lot of love, but also related to a lot of detachment. And this exactly makes sense with avant-garde music. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the whole idea. That was the whole idea to start, the Serpents of Pakhangba. Mm-hmm. And we're still working on it. We're still writing new songs. That's the whole plan.
So how did the audience and the industry respond to your sound?
So far, so good. Mm-hmm. A lot of people do not understand what we do. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people understand what we do. We got some really good response from the international crowd. Mm-hmm. The album, our second album, Air and Fire, mm-hmm. got reviewed by many international magazines. And let me include one more thing. We did absolutely no investment in publicity. Zero investment. We just worked hard on the album. We written the songs. We produced the songs by ourselves. We got the artwork done by ourselves. Some of our friends helped us with the artwork. We released it, and it was an intuition that told us this is going to work out. Mm-hmm. And we released the album, and everyone pretty much loved it. And it's still we're discovering new fans every day. We have discovered there's a separate new generation fan base for the kind of music that we play. There are people from LGBTQ community, there are people who are filmmakers, there are people who are photographers, there are people who are activists, there are people who listen to metal, the people who do not listen to metal. We have a diverse fan base all over, which I think it's a proof that something new is happening, and I believe this will go beyond everything.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Singh.
Thank you.
So, now coming to Hinoki. So, your vocal presence is very intensive and evocative. So, how would you describe your vocals, your role in the band soundscape?
So, I am evoking the musicians as the spirit here, mm-hmm. and being the channeling bridge, and truly I feel it myself also in my body and soul, when I'm calling names mm-hmm. of Pantoivi, Pakhangba, and just even the practice time sometimes is just very hard to keep my focus, because I feel it so much that sometimes I start crying. Like it's real, this the sound to be addressing deity names mm-hmm. and hymns, and then so yes, I feel that I'm being the bridge between this side and that side, and then bringing all together.
Okay, so you have faced a lot of challenges and difficulties, you're a Japanese artist
yes.
using a Manipuri dialect, and that also not just a simple language, but something ancient, mm-hmm. Which is connected to mythology and all
yes.
this spirituality.
Yes.
So what's inspired to work with this Manipuri dialect and not some other languages?
It is definitely the influence of our band leader Vishal. Otherwise, I don't know when I would come to know about your people or the culture or even the so I'm really grateful because I really feel strongly that the connection, because also in Japan too we have the very primordial deity is a dragon, and it is stated this way. We don't know the name per se, but it could be Pakhangba, who knows, right? Because as you can see, all of us, we have this similarity in a figure, and then the faces and things. So I know that deep down, we are one. We started as one, and I want each department flourishing and then coming together, unification, and then working together, and then we look forward to a future like that. So here we are presenting that that can happen. Micro level like this.
Okay, so the vocals and the music of in Serpents of Pakhangba feels more ritualistic,
Yes.
rather than conventional.
Yes.
So is this the artistic choice, or do you have any other reasons, like meditative type?
Yes, most definitely. So along with the music practice, I practice this energy martial art. So it's like a milder, intense version of this tangta.
Thangta.
Thangta.
And
Like-
Huyen Lang Long.
So it's a martial art that is done very slowly and then intense with the breathing and lots of channeling the cosmic energy and the earth energy, and it is real. Again, if there is no energy of the earth accessing us, then we wouldn't be standing on the surface of the earth like that. So I have this very powerful practice, and then acknowledging our physical body as a temple. And because of the higher spirit inside of you, this is the reason why we're alive. And then all these different energy working together, sacred geometrical form working together to be who we are. And I'm bringing that knowledge through that practice. So definitely that and the music connecting together. And then every breath in the practice we take, it's like a shamanism principle happening. Yes, it's channeling, connecting, calling, and you receive that energy like that. So yeah.
So apart from that meditative,
Yes.
We see when Serpents of Pakhangba performed in live, we see all this face paint and strong visual elements.
Yes.
So what does this visual art represent?
So I think I can pass the microphone to him, and then he can say that. Yes.
Okay.
So when we are actually putting up the paint, face paint, and so all those songs and music, like you said, it's ritualistic, right? And it's based on actual hymns and folklore and stories, and these stories, for us to actually get into, in a way, into the spirit, to channel the spirit of that particular time and that particular energy and the feeling and that vibration, and portraying that. So it's more important, I mean, definitely we are doing it as a theatrical thing where we want people to kind of have a much more deeper experience. But it's also a lot for us to get into that, to actually not get into it, but channel the energy of that spirit, no?
It's like a uniform for us.
Yeah.
So do you think that this kind of art can be function as this art can function as a spiritual or a healing experience to everyone?
It is.
Yeah.
So our
So can you tell us a
performances,
brief idea on that?
so our performances are not just a musical performance. It's a shamanic ceremony by itself. And when you experience the live performance, or if you listen to the album by yourself at home, you will experience a deeper state of consciousness, and that you would basically experience when you would pray or meditate. That kind of deeper state of consciousness you can. And that is also the reason why we have gotten together. At least for me, I feel that to let people experience higher state of consciousness through music and through this powerful chants. And so Manipur has so much knowledge, and it has so much language itself has so much energy, and it should be shared with the world.
Okay. Definitely. Okay, so now before we move on, I would like about the different instruments that you use. We have that special instrument that we call didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Okay, so can you tell us about the instruments? You use different kinds of instruments. So can you tell us about that?
So
We use a lot of instruments, man.
Yes, not only that instrument that I just referred, but can you tell us about all the different instruments that you use?
So the instruments are more like colors and palettes that we're using to paint the picture and add more character to it, and drawing that energy more. So the didgeridoo itself is a very ancient instrument. It's more than 50,000 years old. It's an Australian Aboriginal instrument, and it has the ability to mimic the sound of nature and animals. So it fits perfectly with what we are doing to kind of emphasize the emotion within the music. And other than that, I play the mouth harp, which is also there in Manipur. I forgot lamloy. No, what is it called? It's played anybody has it? In Manipur also there is one version in the tribals where they play. Yeah, it's probably made from bamboo over here, no? And so anyways, so this is an instrument that is found all over the world in every culture, every different culture, but nobody knows where is the origin.
Mystical.
Yeah, it's a very mystical instrument that way. And
We have Dotara, which is the Gwalparia tribe. Sorry, we have Dotara, which I play. It's a Gwalparia tribal instrument. Gwalparia is it's a tribe from Upper Assam. So that is one instrument. It's fretless. It's like an instrument, string instrument, but doesn't have frets. And the body is made of skin of snake. And that is one instrument that we play. We also have kazoo, which Hinoki plays. Then we don't have one member today with us. She's in Europe right now. Tamara, she plays the violin, and she also plays the flute sometimes. Also, we use our vocals as instruments. She's the lead vocalist in the band, but technically we are 4 vocalists in the band. So he does a technique called Mongolian throat singing, which is quite a unique way of singing. And she does the shamanka style of vocals. And I do the Meitei vocals mostly, because I'm a half Meitei. And Tamara, she's not here. She does a mix of Arabic and, not Arabic, she does a mix of Egyptian and Scottish shamanic vocals, which is, yeah. So we all use our vocals as instrument as well, apart from using the instruments. And we keep changing. Didgeridoo is there. Then what's the instrument that you brought today? We brought one special instrument for tomorrow's gig. What is that?
on the spot. So it's funny, I don't know the name of the instrument.
Yeah.
But I just know
The bird one.
No,
The bean one.
bean. I think it's a bean only. That's what.
You can show it.
Bean?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it is a
fact.
bean. It reminds me of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but also
It's
the
calabash
instruments,
for that.
we like I said, the sound itself of every instrument holds a story, no? So and holds that energy of that time. So we use it in that way.
So the instrument which you're using is similar to in Assam. There's a tribal instrument called Mohor Pepa. It's made of buffalo's horn, and it's like this. And they sing it. It has 2 notes together, and it's a microtonal instrument. So it's quite similar to, so the instrument which we're gonna play as a special feature for tomorrow's gig is pretty similar to that. So you see, there are lots of instruments, and we keep exploring them, and cycle them one by one.
Okay, so from this we We have this unique personality that we have. And coming to Varun, I would like to ask, how has being a part of the Serpents of Pakhangba changed you as a person or maybe as an artist?
Oh wow, big question. I have to take
Like
third.
you, you
No,
might have
I-
had a lot of experiences with this. So
Of course, I think a lot of us actually discovered Serpents of Pakhangba while we were already into our musical journeys for a long time, you know. So we all joined or came on board with some sort of a clear thought or at least like a personal vision of what we want this to be. And for sure, I think all of us have influenced each other as people, as musicians, as musicians. I'm always inspired by all these three guys and Tamara as well. She's not here today because as Vishal explained, the avant-garde for us is freedom, you know. And once you enter as a musician or as an artist into a zone where anything is permissible, it's kind of scary also, but it's also very inspiring because ideas can just come out of nowhere. And you know, suddenly you have a creative idea which you are really proud about. So certainly I think it's for me it's been a very positive influence. I just think I have more ideas. I have more things that are acceptable in my head now. That can this be music? Yes, this can be music, you know. Whereas earlier, I would say I was also a little more boxed in terms of how far you can think creatively. So Serpents of Pakhangba has really like shattered those kind of boundaries, you know, which we kind of make for ourselves. So it's very liberating.
So, do you see this Serpents of Pakhangba as like a musical project or as a cultural archive?
I think there is certainly a lot of elements which are very deep rooted into very ancient culture, not even contemporary culture. But I'm a more simple minded guy. Like I think for me the first instinct is music. Yes, we are making sounds which people listen to and interpret something out of it. So primarily we are musicians. But yes, you know, I think how much of a cultural impact you're having is not up to you. You can just create and wait how the world reacts to it. So that's what we do.
Okay, so I want to come to Hinoki once again. So, what message do you hope listeners to take away from hearing your voice and your sound?
Okay. Remembering that there's a point in yourself that you can channel to Pakhangba through, you know, that is to be honoring yourself. And then remember your strong root and celebrate your life foot, living strong with a strong will. And then be the bridge for the next generation and more. Like that.
Okay, so can you perform a little bit?
Wow.
No, like a short.
Short. Okay. Sorare siddhava hayun siddhava
Sorare Sidaba Hayim Sidaba.
Okay, thank you so much. That was a beautiful performance. Okay, so finally, how would you like Serpents of Pakhangba to be remembered?
Oh, that's a great question. So, I would rather say I want the band to be remembered as someone who combined Asian culture, Japanese culture with Meitei culture, showing that we all are same, we're equal. We come from the same source. And although we are a metal band, metal is not always about aggression, not always about being violent. Metal, how heavy it is, how what do you call intensities, it can also be a part of spirituality. And we pray for people to unite. We pray for people to realize that if you are different, don't be ashamed of being different. Accept yourself, be proud of who you are. And if you find your love for your roots, and if you find new things in life, do not worry about anything. Do what you think is right by combining people under the same roof. That's the message.
Thank you.
And I want the band to be remembered for that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. And it was such a privilege to have that conversation with you all.
Hi, Imphal. So we have a very special guest for you all who's going to perform with us tomorrow. And we are really, really excited about it. All I can say, he's a brilliant musician and he plays for a band called Imphal Talkies. I'm pretty sure you know about this band. We all know, right? So it'll be great to see you, and the surprise is waiting for you. The guest is amazing. See you there.
Yes, it's been a very long journey to get here, and the band is pumped to be performing for you and then uniting with you at the same space and in same time. So please do come, beat the cold, and like Vishal was saying before, sometimes spirituality is not about just being soft and gentle. We do need to tap into that dark side of the force to stand for yourselves and stand strong for the people. And these energies required. So yes, definitely Serpents of Pakhangba giving you that energy boost for sure, 200%. So looking forward to seeing you. Please do come.
Hi Imphal, hi Manipur. This is going to be my first ever time here. I'm 40 years old. And so I'm finally here. I'm glad to be here. This is a beautiful part of our country. And I would like to meet thousands of you tomorrow. So see you tomorrow with Serpents of Pakhangba live at Imphal. Thank you.
Blessing, Manipur. So much hustle to be here. Honestly, we've been through a lot. And a lot happened, but what is making it worth it is the people over here. I've already been connected to the people of Manipur from my time in Pune when a lot of my friends had come to study there. And I really love the place, the air quality, the quality of people, the love, the food, everything about Manipur is so amazing. And I want Manipur to be like more open to more people coming in, and I want Manipur to be known by the entire world. So yes, come tomorrow, let's party.
We're going to see you tomorrow. There will be meditation and mosh pit. Yeah. So prepare yourself, eat a lot of good food. And you guys have to sing with us. So we'll see you tomorrow at the venue by Alice, Evening Elegance 5.0. Really grateful to Extreme Entertainment who made this whole thing possible. And see you tomorrow again.
Okay, so that was a powerful journey from the Serpents of Pakhangba. And they shows us that they are not just a band, but a sonic ritual and a storytelling. So everyone be there at the Evening Elegance, which is presented by the Extreme Entertainment at the venue by Els at Luang Shangbam at 4:30. So I'm Regina signing off. Thank you, everyone.